right now on the upside. Love and marriage. A couple married for 80 years shares the secret to marital bliss. We'll be taking notes. Plus,
we have some big news for the Swiftie in your life, along with her info on her connection to movie stars and teen fashionistas.
The upside bringing you the good news to help make a rough day just a little bit better. Let's go.
It's time to look up.
Let's talk about this.
That's a great idea.
To enjoy stories showing the brighter side of life.
A catalyst for growth.
Well, you don't see that every day.
Showing good people doing great things.
This is my purpose.
Turning troubles into triumphs.
What a creative solution.
Everyday heroes rising up to inspire hope. Right now on the upside.
Hello, everybody. Take a look at graduation day. I love this. At the University of South Carolina, you're looking at Sarah Sylvester. Yep, you've noticed it by now. Check out those feet. She is rocking part of the mascot uniform that she performed in for 2 years, cheering on her Gamecocks. Now it's our turn to cheer for her and everybody in the class in 2023. And get this, the mascot's true identity is not known to their classmates until that moment, until graduation day itself. And now they all know who the mascot is, graduating along with everybody. She's gonna taking big steps out into the real world.
She sure is. Those are some strong steps. She's an athlete. You can tell looking at her. I thought she was going to do a tumbling pass. I really did.
Wait for her to flip up.
I really did, because I bet she can tumble. If I had to bet, I bet money that she's a tumbler. And they probably do some stunning with her.
I'm sure. That's a high energy job. You got to be fit and energetic for the whole 3-hour game and the whole thing. And people love the mascot, so yeah.
Definitely, the
nice
hydration is key for the mascot.
Yes.
You gotta, make sure get them their water, their Gatorade.
Because it got to be hot in there. It's got to be. I don't care which mascot you are. It got to be hot.
Oh. Absolutely sweltering. Wow, that was really cool.
Nice touch. Never seen that before. Congrats to her and everybody, all the graduates around the country.
Yes.
And with that, let's begin, as always, with stories from the very top of our feed on this Wednesday. And we start with a tale that combines 2 essential ingredients in any cute story: kids and dogs.
Oh, yeah, we got both for you. Check out 3-year-old Dominic. Look at this little precious. His mom says that he's loved dogs since he was a baby, and with the help of Grandpa and a neighbor friend, the family put together what they call the Snack Shack for furry friends who are having a rough walk in the neighborhood.
We can't go by this house without her stopping. You know, she knows the house, she knows the route.
We like to spread cheer and happiness, and we want to do good for our neighbors. And there's so much negativity right now that little happiness goes a long way.
That's kind of our motto
Yes.
right here on the upside. A little happiness goes a long way. You see a lot of those little things. Like sometimes it's books, or I've seen the story about old DVDs, like something like almost like a birdhouse contraption, but stuff for everybody to pick out. So why not dog treats?
I think that's awesome. Good job, Dominic. Well, speaking of our 4-legged friends, there is a new top dog.
Best in show tonight is the PBGB.
It's Buddy Holly.
All right, I'm going to butcher this, Julie. You're the dog person up here. A Petite Basset Griffon Vendine.
I think that sounds perfect,
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah.
Named Buddy Holly is this year's Best in Show at the legendary Westminster Dog Show. He beat out more than 2,500 other dogs, representing more than 200 different breeds. Buddy is a 6-year-old from Palm Springs, and his handler said she's been dreaming of winning the Westminster Show since she was 9 years old. Dreams do come true. Now, fun to know, the dog show is the 2nd longest running sporting event in the entire U.S. Think about that. Last night marked the 147th event.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
That's a long. All right, you're a dog person. What do you think of Jean-Claude?
Well, Jean-Claude, I know.
I've never heard of that breed in my life.
Yeah, I haven't heard of the breed either. Yeah, Basset
yeah.
Hound, sure, but I didn't know there was a variation of Basset
I did not
Hound.
know.
So certainly no dog expert here, just a dog lover. Buddy Holly is adorable. What a cute dog.
Okay.
So cute.
There
I
he
mean,
is.
his cuteness is like off the charts. So, you know, but I know they look for certain things, certain specifications the dog needs to have. I mean, it's a whole thing. It's a whole
to
thing.
do.
Yeah, and so Obviously, there was a lot of hard work. Look at them posing, like how well behaved they are, how they sit there to have their picture taken.
I assume the most well-trained dogs on earth are in this show, right? You got to be, right?
Yes, absolutely. And so while all that's great, all the purebreds, they're beautiful and all that, all the dogs at the pound, the rescue shelter, they're all beautiful too. So think about those dogs that need a home and would be perfect.
Nice.
I love a nice mutt, Rob. I do. Give me a mutt. Yeah.
That's why we get along.
They're beautiful.
Now to a pair of lost and found stories that are pretty remarkable. The first is the current leader for Headline of the Week. Here it is. Lost woman survives on lollipops and wine.
Yeah, here's some video from this rescue team in Australia that went searching for the woman who was missing for 5 days. Her car apparently got stuck in the outback. She was able to sustain herself, though, on the little provisions she had. She had lollipops with her and a bottle of wine she actually bought as a gift. Thankfully, she is okay and has a remarkable story.
Wow, lollipops and wine. See, it doesn't sound lost. It sounds like a weekend. But, see, you never know what may come in handy if something happens. Check it out.
Yeah.
Also, this story that just came over. 8-year-old boy. You can see him there in the middle of the folks who found him. He ate fresh snow to stay hydrated as rescuers searched for him in a Michigan state park. This is kind of scary. He was lost for 2 full days. So this was a serious hunt to find this kid. Police say he used leaves, even a log, to cover himself to try and stay warm. As at night, it would get down to the 40s, and that's chilly. He's a little guy and found a way to survive.
That's just incredible. Wow.
Yeah. Props to him for being pretty inventive and resourceful, and to the crews that found him. I'm sure there's some very relieved parents somewhere in Michigan right now.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, that's a good lesson for all. My goodness.
Well, with that, we turn to a future Rock Hall of Famer. Heard this name maybe a billion times, Taylor Swift.
That's right, the superstar announcing that she's releasing a re-recording of her album Speak Now this summer. And that's not all. She says the album's going to contain 6 previously unreleased bonus tracks. Speak Now was originally released in 2010. The album's going to the new album's going to be released on July 7th. So Swifties, mark your calendar for that.
And she just had an incredible moment. I think it was in Nashville, like it was a downpour.
Yeah.
I don't know if I did it on this show or the other show, it all blurs. But anyway, she was out there in the rain for hours. The show got delayed forever. She was out there to 2 a.m. Still gave a full show. It ended at 2 a.m. out there in the pouring rain. She was, dripping wet. The fans were, but she pulled it off. Got a lot of credit for pulling it off. So now time to bring you a few quick stories. This stuff that we love. Just things that are fun to know, a little bit of brain candy. Why not? Today we will stay with Tay and swiftly give you some notes to share with your favorite Swiftie.
Well read, my friend. Well read. It is fun to know that Taylor Swift got a big break thanks to fellow country superstar Eric Church. Did you know that playing too loud and too long while opening up for Rascal Flatts got Church dumped from the group's tour, and they turned to Taylor Swift? And as a thank you, Swift gave her first gold record to Church. I wonder if that was well received. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because he has that reputation of being like an outlaw country guy.
Bad boy.
Yeah, he's a bad boy. Yeah, Eric Church is hot. Yeah, he is a bad boy.
See,
I know.
Living in Bad Boys, that's a whole other show.
Yeah, no, exactly. And so I wonder, what he thought of that. I'm going to have to do some research.
Call him up. Get him on the show. We'll grill him.
I would love that.
Yeah, well, check it out. Check this out. Swift grew up on a Christmas tree farm, not dreaming of being a star, but a stockbroker like her daddy. Well, she got bit by the music bug when a technician fixing her computer taught her just a few chords on the guitar. Amazing backstory.
Who knew? And finally, what do Taylor Swift, Jennifer Lawrence, and Emma Roberts all have in common? Well, you guessed it, they're all former Abercrombie and Fitch models. Swift modeled for them back in 2003 with her guitar.
I gotta say, my favorite on that list, I had no idea. That's fascinating. Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yeah.
I do love Jennifer Lawrence.
Do you? Yeah.
Her movies,
Great
especially
actress.
I watched enough interviews. She's really grounded. Seems like it's funny. You know what I mean? They can hang out with her as that kind of persona. So, but started as a model. Look, and now look. We're in the wrong profession.
I know, right? No. Somebody help us out.
Please. Coming up after the break, a couple whose love is still going strong 18 years after saying, I do.
God's been good to us all through our life. And that's what we depend upon.